A 6-year fight by a family to get a former police officer charged in the shooting death of their loved one comes to an end. The former cop will face no criminal charges after California's Attorney General declines to step in, leaving the family frustrated.
He believed the jury would let him go. He didn't really give a good justification other than what's the norm. And I said, well, that's the norm.
Tonight, we are also hearing from the former officer who fired the fatal shot. Good evening on this Friday. I'm Greg Lee.
And I'm Janet Calciama. The ex-officer is speaking out for the first time. KTVU's Christian Kaftan is live in San Francisco with that interview, as well as family of the man who died. Christian.
Yeah, that's right. We are hearing from that officer today for the first time in his own words and the latest legal steps in this case. More than 5 years after Keita O'Neil died, California Attorney General Rob Bonta has now passed on what may be the last chance for criminal prosecution. O'Neil was shot and killed by former SFPD officer Christopher Samayoa in December of 2017. Police say O'Neil had just ditched a stolen van, and seconds after arriving on scene, former officer Samayoa fired a single shot from inside his police car, killing O'Neil. Since the shooting, Samayoa was fired, and now that former officer is speaking out about what happened on that day. He says he goes over the details of that day over and over again.
It was a tragedy. That's all I can say. It was a tragedy that day. It should have never happened, right? I mean, that day should have never happened. I should have been helping people in a different manner. But, you know, I'm grateful that this decision was made, because it was the right decision, ultimately.
California's Attorney General Rob Bonta had been considering criminal charges in this case, but has now released a letter explaining his position, saying that the former officer would likely raise a successful argument that he fired the shot in self-defense and to apprehend a fleeing felon. Brian Ford, the attorney representing O'Neil's family, says that argument doesn't make sense, given the tight timeline of the officer's arrival and the deadly shot, and disagrees with the Attorney General's conclusions, saying the officer should have been charged as far back as 2017.
Those charges were absolutely warranted, and I've often said that he could have charged first-degree murder if he went that way.
The case has gone back and forth. Then District Attorney George Gascon never filed charges. DA Chesa Boudin, who followed Gascon, did file homicide charges. And finally, DA Brooke Jenkins argued that that prosecution was politically motivated and declined to go ahead with the case. O'Neil's family had pinned their hopes on the California Attorney General, but say it appears that hopes for a criminal prosecution are over for now. But they are holding out hope that will change.
Statute of limitations on murder doesn't exist. There is no statute. And on voluntary manslaughter, there's another 3 years. So San Francisco has time to put in a new DA and make sure that happens.
O'Neil's aunt, April Green, has steadfastly pushed for prosecution and says the California Attorney General's decision sets a dangerous precedent.
Now they can start shooting the rest of our black men, and it's justifiable because Bonta's not going to do anything.
For now, the attorney representing the O'Neil family says they are weighing their options, considering whether to appeal to the federal government, possibly the U.S. Department of Justice. Meanwhile, the city of San Francisco has already paid a $2.5 million settlement to O'Neil's family. We're live in San Francisco. Christian Kaftan, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Christian, thank you.